over quickly. We are talking to Sammy Gyamfi, who's going to be joining us shortly. Sammy, it's a lawyer by practice or by training. He's, to me, one of the best political communicators in Ghana. A very young man, attended Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, studied environmental science. And, I'm going to let him actually talk about himself briefly so that we can get to know him better. And then we'll talk about other topics. We'll talk about climate change because, of course, that is a big topic that was discussed at the United Nations, which just actually concluded its General Council meeting. And then we will talk about Ghana's economy. We'll look at, the impacts, the likely carbon reductions in carbon emissions is likely to have on our economy. And then we'll look at whether, we are growing as we thought we should be, whether the economy is heavily being impacted by COVID or the COVID is, not as impactful as we thought it was going to be. And Sammy will be helping us kind of explain all that and go into the details. We will also quickly look at debt management, what the NDC will do when they come into power, if they are lucky to do so, and other issues as far as NDC internal politics is concerned, their preparation towards 2024, etc., etc. If you haven't already done so, please share the link. We are being sponsored by 3 organizations, the UAO, which is a community that provides for the interests of Africans and Ghanaians, of course, living in the diaspora and especially in the United States. And we're also sponsored by Ghanamat, your destination for buying products here in the United States in the comfort of your home and having them delivered to your loved ones and friends in Ghana. Checking the studio to see if Sammy is ready to go so we can start a conversation. Please, if you haven't already done so, please share the link. This is going to be a very interesting conversation and I want you to take part and also invite your friends to do so. We will be right back.
Just one more pic, JJ, please.
Oh, Mama, really?
Smile. It's not every day my eldest son graduates.
I couldn't have done it without you.
All without Auntie Jane's generous support.
Here is to Auntie Jane's well-appreciated World Remit money transfers.
World Remit Corporation is licensed as a money transmitter by the New York State Department of Financial Services, as a foreign transmittal agency by the Massachusetts Division of Banks, number FT1179663, and licensed by the Georgia Department of Banking and Finance, NMLS 1179663. Massachusetts Foreign Transmittal License, FT1179663.
World Remit, a better way to send money. Download the app or visit worldremit.com.
All right. Welcome to the United States.
Thank you.
All right. What I wanted to do is, first of all, get my audience to get to know who Sammy Gyamfi is. Some of them, this may be the first time they're hearing your voice. So can you tell us who Sammy Gyamfi is and how did you make it all the way this high? Because I know you are a very young man.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to be here. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And let me, first of all, greet all your cherished listeners and viewers. Sammy Gyamfi is a Ghanaian.
All right.
I'm a Christian. And I'm a young man who believes in the Ghana agenda.
Okay.
I believe that together as a people, we can work to transform our country into what we all yearn for. That is a country where there are jobs and opportunity for all, irrespective of their backgrounds. A community where there is progress and collective prosperity. A community where there is equality and equity. These are the things that motivate me or that drive what I do in the political space. And so if you want to know who Sammy Gyamfi is, I'm a very simple, young Ghanaian who is passionate about these issues that I've mentioned, issues of development, issues of equity, issues of equality, issues of justice. And that is why I find myself in the National Democratic Congress, because that is the only mass political party in the Republic of Ghana that stands for these critical issues that I believe in.
Okay. So most people get into politics because they have a sponsor. Is there anybody you give credit to for where you are today?
No, there is no one person that I can say is my sponsor in politics, not at all. But throughout my political journey, or my, if you like, my work in politics, I've had different people at different stages of my life assisting me. When I started off, right when I entered the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, at the age of 18 in the Ashanti region, I was privileged to have gotten people like Joseph Yamin, Sammy Gyamfi, Honorable Telabi, and the likes, who were very active in Ashanti NDC politics at the time, mentoring me and giving me the opportunity to speak for the party on various media platforms. That is where I began honing my my communication or political communication skills.
Okay.
Yeah. So from one position to the other, I played my role in the affairs of the intellectual wing of the NDC on KNUST campus, what we call TAIN KNUST. Right after school, when I started my national service, I was also privileged to have met a man like the then Deputy Regional Minister for the Bunahafo region. It was then one region, Honorable Eric Opoku, who also mentored me and gave me a lot of opportunities, to bring out what was in me. I later followed him to the Ashanti region. And in the Ashanti region, I had other people supporting me and giving me the opportunity to serve people like my former boss, Honorable Kujubonsu, who was the mayor of KMA at the time, making me his spokesperson and PRO and all that. Gave me a lot of experience in communication. Later on, when I went to the Ghana School of Law to do my professional law course, I was also fortunate to have met people who introduced me to the brother of a former president, John Dramani Mahama, Ibrahim Mahama, who also gave me the opportunity to work with him as the communications director for one of his companies, Eston Cubic. So at different stages of my life, different people have been raised by, I believe, God to help and support me, And so I don't have a godfather. I don't have a sponsor, but I have so many people who have assisted me in my political journey that I am grateful for. And the list is endless, So these are just a few of the people who have, supported me through my political career.
Okay.